If you want to witness a tragically hilarious saga, look no further than women over 30. For years, these women thought they were the creme de la creme, turning up their noses at every man that dared to dock in their vicinity. Too old, they'd scoff, as they shooed away potential suitors with the flick of a manicured hand. But look at how the tables have turned. Now that the women are past their prime, those men they once snubbed have moved on to fresher, younger pastures. And what do we find? The women are hunched over their smartphones, tears dripping onto their screens as they lament their fading allure on every social media platform known to humanity. The irony is delicious. It seems rejection tastes a bit bitter when served cold.
I'm 28. I'm going to be 29 in April next year, so not that long left. I'm going to be 29 years old, and there is not a single soul on this planet who wants to be the love of my life. Where the are you, please? Where are you? Because I am sick of this. I'm sick of the streets. I'm sick of everything. At this point, I might just, I don't know, maybe change sides. What's going on, please? Tell me. What's going on?
They're in your past, darling. They're not just sitting there in your friend zone. They've moved on to conquer new mountains. Man, that guy is toxic, bro.
I woke up and I look at my phone. I don't have any messages. I've just realised.
Did she really say, "I'm sick of the streets"? It's like these women have absolutely no self-awareness.
Hello, it's day 4 of being single. And I broke my 1-day streak of not crying. And I keep telling myself, I am repeating this mantra, I am a strong, independent woman, and I do not need a partner to feel fulfilled, happy, or safe. And I want you to know that you are also a strong, independent person, and you do not need a partner to be fulfilled, happy, or safe, even if your freaking tear ducts don't know it.
Women said they didn't need men. Now they don't have one. They failed to realize that men can handle being alone far better than they can. Hell, we frequently seek out solitude. Enjoy, ladies. You got what you asked for.
I'm just sad because, like, it's a fucking Saturday night and I'm sat indoors on my own. I've got to go and pick my mum and dad up because they've got a fucking better life than me. Oh, I don't know why I'm so upset about it. I think it's because I text my friends and they're like, with their boyfriends. And I'm like, okay, cool. Oh well. So I'm just going to cry into my wine. I was talking to somebody the other day. And do you remember at school when you used to say, oh, when I'm 25, I'm going to be married with kids? Well, I'm not. I'm fucking single. Do you know what worries me? I'm like, where am I ever going to meet someone when I just spend my weekends sitting in my fucking bedroom? Because they're not going to run through the door with fucking flowers and sweep me off my feet, are they? No. And then I'm like, oh, I don't just want to go out for the sake of going out. Do you know what I mean? Like, on the fucking prowl for a man. Because I wouldn't do that. But I'm like, where do I expect to meet someone? Hinge. Well, look at what happened there. I just can't do it. I actually can't. I just feel sad for myself. Why am I crying? This is ridiculous. I don't even cry, really. Like, I haven't cried in ages. I was probably due a cry, to be fair. This probably sounds really fucking stupid as well. I'm just going to go get in the shower.
This might be dramatic. I'm not saying that it's not. Is anyone else just tired of dating? I literally just sat in my car for 20 minutes crying because I'm so tired of pointless conversations and meaningless interactions with people that go absolutely nowhere. And by the way, no one has hurt my feelings. Nothing has happened to trigger this except for me just realizing, like, what is the point? Truly. Like, no one dates with intention and actually wants anything serious, and it's just like constant disappointment, and I'm just tired of having that negative energy in my life. But I also feel like I'm getting older, and it's like I have to put some effort into dating or I'm just gonna be alone forever. But now I'm just honestly getting to a point where I'm just gonna be the single aunt, and I think I'm okay with that.
I bet most of these women crying about single rejected a ton of men in their prime, but now that they're receiving the same treatment, they cannot handle it.
How come every time you have sex with someone they leave?
Well, looks like some women are getting a taste of rejection, and it's not sitting too well with them. After all, they probably thought they held all the cards in the dating game. But surprise, surprise, turns out men can be selective too. Who knew?
Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man.
And that man is me. The dance class.
It's almost poetic justice, really. After all the men they likely dismissed and discarded in their prime, it's hard to muster any sympathy now that they're facing the same treatment. They made their bed, and now they have to lie in it. Can't say I feel sorry for them. It's just the consequence of their own actions catching up with them.
Highest race in the world: LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, Paul George, Anthony Davis, James Harden, Russell Westbrook. Ellen, what do you got in your race?
And they think we care when they cry about not being able to date? And they think we care when they cry about not being able to date?
This girl at work said something to me the other day, and I can't get it out of my head. Heard a baby around her. I was like, oh God, that's free birth control for me. And she's like, oh, that makes me think of my little baby. And I was like, yeah, I'm too selfish. I don't want kids. I have a dog. That's enough for me. A couple days later, she's like, so you don't want kids, but you have a dog. Do you have a boyfriend or anything? And I was like, no, I've never had a boyfriend. She was like, how old are you? And I said, 27. She's like, and you've never had a boyfriend? And I never really cared. But there's something about her saying that really hit me this time, because I've never been on even 2 dates with the same person. Even guys I've talked to or hooked up with, they'll slowly stop talking to me, and then I find out they have a girlfriend, or they get into a new relationship a week later. And when I was younger and I didn't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, I'd be like, it's because I'm fat. I used to weigh 320 pounds. I lost 160 pounds. It's not like I'm being hit up every day, every week, even every month with people in my DMs or messaging me on Snapchat trying to get with me. It's no one hits me up. It's not even I'm being selective with who I'm picking and turning people away. It's just people aren't coming up to me, and I don't understand. Not I have an issue with people wanting to hook up with me, but if it tries to go a step further, they're absolutely not, no. I don't want to just hook up with random people that I don't know, so I'll tell people that I don't want to hook up with them until I know them, and then they're like, well, you're a prude. I'm I literally can't win. Why it's hitting me so hard this time is the fact that she had the audacity to ask, by choice? And I just sit there and I'm no, it's not by choice. When I was younger, I was oh, it's because I'm fat. Oh, it's because I'm fat. Once I lose weight, I'll have no problem. And now that I'm not fat, I'm just what is it? What is the reason? So now I'm gonna finish my energy drink and hit the gym until I can't feel my emotions anymore. Maybe that's the reason.
And to that I say, good riddance.
Back in the days, most of the time, you would wait for someone to make the first move. It might be on the first date, it might be the third date, whatever. It could be the man, it could be the woman. But now, all my friends have noticed that the man has stopped making the first move. All my girlfriends are they're waiting. It's the third date, fourth date, a week later. He hasn't gone in for the kiss. He doesn't do any touching or anything. And I've asked my dude friends that are single, and they were like, you don't know where a woman's gonna go with that story anymore. I ain't touching nobody. And it sucks because the Me Too movement is so strong and so powerful for the people that need it, but it shouldn't ruin the maturity that we should have within intimacy and relationships.
Today I realized that I don't need no man. I want a man. I do. But I don't need him. I want him. But I don't need him.
And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.